Now, if you're anything like me, you probably shop your wardrobe like once a year or so, and you spend $1,000 just buying a bunch of shirts, pants, etc., and then you don't touch your wardrobe for another year. This is exactly how most customers are when they're buying from an e-commerce brand. They're only really looking for the product that you sell for a short window of time before they actually buy from you or your competitors. If you as a business don't get that customer when they're in the market, well then you've probably lost them for a whole entire year before you have a chance to sell to them again. That's why if you have an e-commerce brand, it is extremely important to dial the hell in with your email flows. Anytime a customer shows any sign of buying intent, you need to be so aggressive in being in front of them to make sure they choose you over your competitors. Because that customer is not just looking at you, they're looking at 10 other brands. And the way to make them buy from you is to be right on top of them. Now look, I'm not saying spam people with campaigns every day of the year. I'm only saying spam people when they show buying intent, because they're actually in market and they want to know what your product can do for them, why it's better than competitors, what the benefits are, etc. Then when they purchase and they're out of the market, cool it off. You don't need to be as aggressive. Now the way to actually do this in practice is just being more aggressive at the timings and number of emails in your flow. All your flows should have at least 3 emails in them. And if the last email converts well, then you should add more emails to that flow, because it's a sign that people are still in the market for your product at that point and buying, which means you should hit them up. If that was helpful, follow for more Klaviyo advice.